Man, I sure do love waiting in f***ing queues! It's like Arcade all over again. Okay, fine. Let's play something else. Hopefully not another instanced action combat MMO though. I think I've done enough of those in the past few videos. I'm ready for something new. Huh. What's Continent of the Ninth Seal? Oh, for f***'s sake. This is Continent of the Ninth Seal, and from now on I'm going to refer to it as C9 because Continent of the Ninth Seal is kinda hard to say. An action combat MMO with instance zones. Whatever, let's get started. Character creation. First, you'll pick from one of 5 classes: Fighter, Hunter, Shaman, Witchblade, and Mystic. While the first 2 seem rather generic, I'm kinda digging the last 3. It's pretty unusual to see Shamans, Witchblades, and Mystics in a game with only a few classes. So that's really cool. And they're gender locked, of course. Well, if I'm gonna go girl, I'm going full-blown girl. I am so adorable! Character creation itself actually has quite a few appearance options for hair, face shape, tattoos, etc. It's not too shabby. Not great, or even all that good, but not shabby. And after that, you'll get to go through some story that really needs to get the sound balance rechecked. What? I can't hear you! Speak louder! Forget it. Huh. Tiny girl, giant hammer. I am so adorable! And just look at my cute little skirt, the way I run. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. So as I mentioned, this game has action combat, meaning left click to attack. Right click for me did a little roundhouse kick, and my special attacks were bound to my number keys. I could also dodge and jump and all the other things you've come to expect from games like this. But that was just to start out. We'll get to the rest later. Anyway, remember how I mentioned earlier that the classes were gender locked? Well, that's not really a problem for me. However, if you're one of those guys who just can't play a girl character, C9 does not make it easy on you. Because this guy thinks I'm cute. Hey big boy, come closer. Closer.
If you make a pass at me again, I'll smash your skull in with my giant f***ing hammer.
And off we go. You'll mow down countless trash mobs until you make your way to a boss. And then you'll do it some more. Eventually you will reach the city where you'll gather up a ton of quests, typically all for the same instance. And then you'll teleport to that instance where you'll mow down countless trash mobs until you make your way to a boss. And then it's back to the city where you'll do it again. Sound familiar? It f***ing should! Unfortunately, you're also going to be repeating the same instance over and over again. At the very least, once on normal difficulty, once on hard difficulty, and one more time on expert. And even though the zones changed up a little bit with each difficulty, this got really old really fast. But then again, I've been playing a lot of this type of game recently, so I figured I'd keep trucking along in hopes that C9 got better. And luckily, the combat kept getting better. The dungeons really didn't. I mean, they started to add traps, but they weren't really hard to dodge. As I gained levels, I was able to add some really cool attack skills to use while moving, and of course a ton of special attacks. Some special attacks could also be chained together to create a combo, which was really damn cool. I feel like C9 has the best action combat between the 3 games I've played lately, the other 2 being Vindictus and Dragon Nest. C9 also did something that I wish more MMOs would do. It gave me a glimpse into the future. So many MMOs bait you in with the vague promise of, the game gets better as you get higher level, but that's nearly meaningless. I could end up pouring hours into this game without having any fun, and the only thing that keeps me going is some developer's word that it's gonna get better. And let's be honest, it's kind of in the developer's best interest to keep you playing as long as possible. So I can't really trust them. C9, however, actually shows you the classes you can eventually become and the skills involved. It's a really small thing, but this gave me the motivation to keep playing. Because look how adorable those outfits are! Oh my gosh! What is wrong with me? But of course, at the end of the day, this is yet another instance-based action MMO. Granted, the combat was good and continually got better, but I can't help but feel the world isn't very cohesive when I'm just teleporting around. But maybe that's just me, who knows? I got a new dress! Oh, my shoes don't match. Oh my gosh, I'm getting off this game. And that was C9. Sounds like I'm playing Battleship. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos. I've also put 2 other videos for you to watch right up here. You can also follow me on Twitter for some random thoughts. And if you really like this video, make sure to share it on your social media. Whatever you kids are using nowadays, I don't know what's hip anymore. And if you really want to help me out, you can also donate to me on Patreon, like these other adorable people. God, what is wrong with me?